Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords as the Mongol Empire. In our last episode, we won our war against Bryansk. We took a couple of counties up here. But in worse news, our vassals, or former vassals now, of the Monkbat clan won their subjugation war against the former Mongol Empire and became the Mongol Empire themselves, which meant that all of their land went with them, and they have taken a big chunk out of our realm in here and taken some of our land over there. Let's actually just look at the diplomatic map mode so we can see which land we have and which land they have, just for reference purposes. So our highest priority now, I think, is to go some way towards fixing this terrible border issue here. So we'll probably be declaring war on them next. Let's get our troops back over here first. Let's also not be on speed 1. Not quite sure how much... okay. The king of the Mongols, who we were just talking about, has decided to settle down in Vitebsk, making it his new homeland. Well, that's okay, I suppose. I guess that just means we have a different false Mongol empire to fight now. A slightly smaller one. As he took all of this land with him, but didn't take these few counties here. Okay, well that's actually fine. That's kind of an improvement. Let me just check out the map mode here. Okay. I guess we have Alania, that's fine. Okay. So this is our vassal Khan. He's declaring war for Azov on Timuj of the Mongol Empire. Alright, is this a county conquest? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter. We'll get our armies back here. We'll probably take the opportunity to build a few more units, and then we'll declare our war. Since we have quite a lot of manpower, we can definitely build some more hordes. Our wife has just died though, so we'll take the ambition to get married and then duly get married again. And there's a quick child. I guess we can... or a quick 19-year-old rather. I guess we can hope to have some quick children with her. Hopefully quick and strong. And this is another of our vassal clans declaring conquest wars, okay. Oh no, wait, that was the same one again. Alright, I just read it twice. He accepts our marriage proposal, that's good. Oh, and we can even gain some prestige or gold. I think we'll gain the prestige. No, we'll gain the gold. Because I think I would like to build some of the gold hordes rather than the prestige ones. My son hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. We'll tell him that temperance is a virtue. So I guess there is no need for us to come all the way back there. We'll just go to here for the moment. And we may as well get our units building. And I think we'll build the all horse archers one, improve our ratio of horse archers to light cavalry. I think we can afford probably, yeah, let's say 2,000. We'll meet up over here. Okay, so our vassal has declared a subjugation war on Vitebsk, which I guess is fine. And we have built riding contests, so let's see if we can get something else started over here. The horse breeder is relatively cheap. We did just spend a lot of money and we're going to be spending more reinforcing our hordes, so probably don't want to build the more expensive things just now. But we're still in positive income. And we did also give away some land in the last episode, so I think we might be at our population limit. In fact, we're over it, which is good because it allows us to use the invasion CB. Okay, so he's currently defending against our Khan in Bulgarian Belugan War for Azov. Where is Azov? Let's find out, shall we? County of Azov is there, okay. That doesn't make sense. He owns this and that's our... Okay, so he's attacking in the Vitebsk subjugation war? Okay, well, who knows what's going on. I don't really want to spend any more time trying to figure it out. I think we'll just go ahead and declare on the Mongol Empire, even though they're currently being occupied and the result might be a little bit messy. It can't be any more messy than the current situation already is. So we should be able to do invasions. We can do Alania or Cumania. Alania being down here, a lot of which we already have, I guess. Do we not have all of it? I mean, he's our vassal. The other option would be Cumania, which I think is going to be better. We get all of his land here, and I think that covers the bit of land he has up here too, so yes, we'll definitely do Cumania. This will cost us 100 prestige, which is fine, we can definitely afford that. Let's go for it. We'll call in our vassals. We'll probably leave our ally in Khotan alone. Just call our nomad vassals. We are kind of taking a lot of attrition here, though. Not a lot, but any is more than we should be taking. Let's actually split this army in half and... stop taking it if we can. Okay, some of our vassals come in, some don't. That's fine. We have been sent this bishop to preach to us. Obviously he'll be ransomed. And we can also pillage our new holdings over here, so let's do it. Did I send both of these armies to the same place? I did. Well, that's very silly. Unfortunately, we are... oh, we are in charge of this siege. Okay. I guess whoever was there before has moved, which is good news. And no sign of their actual army anywhere. I think this belongs to his vassal or something. Okay, well, that's fine. We're up to 40%. We can occupy some of the provinces that actually have holdings in them. Otherwise, we're obviously not going to get ticking war score from occupying everything. Well, I mean, we could, but there's a lot of land to occupy. So we'll just take what holdings we can and fight whatever armies we can find. Stay there and siege it. We'll head over in this direction. There's at least one holding there, though our ally is taking care of that apparently. So maybe we'll just head here for now. Oh, we're actually at 100% already. Because they just finished that siege. Well, that's great news. We'll enforce our demands. Take all occupied territory and takes or vassalizes all titles in the Kingdom of Cumania. And additionally we get 377 prestige. Sounds good. Alright, so we've taken all of this land in here. Our name is big again, which is obviously the most important thing. Well, maybe second most after good-looking borders. And unfortunately he apparently gets to keep a single county in there. That was in Alania. Was the one county we would have taken if we had invaded Alania instead. Well, that's fine. Things are looking a lot better now. There is still a second Mongol Empire on the map, but they're only one county. We'll be able to take care of them soon enough. We are now known as the Victorious. Nice. Of course, we do have to give some of this land to the clans. Maybe it would be better for us to create another clan instead? No, I think we have enough clans. We can give several counties to the Chilagoon, wherever they live. I guess this is a new clan that we got from vassalizing them in that invasion war. So, let's see. They're over here. We have plenty of land in this area, so we can give them however many counties we need to give out around here, and things will be relatively neat, I guess. So we'll give them Turkestan. Use this. Bashkiria. And we need to give out two more. We may as well give them to the Chilagoon, because several of the other clans have 5 as well, or 2 of the other clans at least. We'll give him Inder. And let's see, maybe we could give away one of our counties over here. Yeah, you guys only have 5 as well, so we could give it to them. Ishim. Okay. So we're going to have a truce with the Mongol Empire until 1300. So at that point we'll obviously go and take their one remaining county, and then we'll be the only Mongol Empire. In the meantime though, we can probably hold the Nerj. Is not what I was going to say, but let's do that right now anyway. Coal for the Great Hunt goes out. Alright. I was going to say we can go and raid some of our neighbouring counties, maybe in Georgia if they've recovered a bit. Or maybe we can head over to Vitebsk. Preparations for the Nerj have been completed and your forces are deployed at the assembly points. They will now advance in formation, driving all wildlife before them until they're trapped and surrounded in a large clearing prepared by your scouts. Then the killing begins. Okay. We can pillage a holding. I'm going to click through all of the settle as tribal notifications there. We'll just go over here and pillage it. Or the other thing we could do instead of raiding is to start revoking titles from our High Chief here. So I guess we should probably do that since he is stress, and I believe you have a health penalty from being imprisoned as well. Yeah, -1. So he could die and then we wouldn't have him imprisoned, and then we'd probably have to fight him again if we wanted to. Or fight his heir, rather, if we wanted to revoke things. One of your warriors has demonstrated exceptional skill during the Nerj, both in sheer martial ability and in the art of effectively commanding a large body of men. He's brought before his Kagan, and your advisors suggest that you consider elevating him into a position in your court. Yes, make it so. Let's check him out. Ooh, he is pretty good. He is better than some of our current commanders. I don't want to fire any of the Khans, of course. Maybe we'll fire this guy, our half-brother. And appoint you instead. Also an organizer, which is useful. The horde of frantic animals has been corralled into a clearing, and they are now completely surrounded by your forces. As the Kagan, you and your closest retinue will be given the first opportunity to engage in the killing sport. Alright then. We spend a few hours hunting the trapped game, and it soon becomes obvious to everyone that you have a real knack for this. Gain some prestige. As per tradition, some of your older soldiers have come before you to plead for the life of those few animals that remain in the encircled clearing. Yes, we will, of course, release them. With the hunt over and the fallen game collected, a magnificent feast has been prepared for all who took part. The next 9 days will be ones of drunken revelry and celebration. So apparently we're just inviting this one Khan. But he's pretty happy about it. The feasting over, the remaining spoils of the hunt are divided evenly between all of the forces that participated. So we get extra morale of armies for a while. Alright, so I think that's that done with. We should probably just go ahead and revoke some titles here. Oh, our Chancellor is not doing anything. We should probably send him to improve some clan sentiment with somebody. Perhaps the Todogen? So maybe they will just never like us because of the feud. Yeah, we'll try and do what we can. Alright then. Revoke title. I don't think it really matters which one we revoke first. Take this one. Now we have righteous imprisonment and one of the chiefs in here. That's fine. We'll just revoke his title. And this also costs us prestige, and it's going to reduce all of our non-nomad vassal opinions, but we don't actually care about that, since we're just going to keep revoking things from them. I don't want to spend too much prestige doing this, but we can spend a bit, and probably pillage some holdings. Okay, so we apparently don't have to fight any of them. We are going to have to give out some land, though. Just one county. So we will. Maybe we can give a county to the Todogen and placate them a bit. Though they are pretty powerful, I think. They're not that powerful. They only have 6 counties as it is. So I guess we'll just give them one of these ones, and they can deal with the subholdings. Let's pillage this once before we give it away. I guess we'll just give him this as well. He can pillage it if he wants to. Meanwhile, we can pillage some things ourselves. And not this one. We can pillage this one. And some of the newly revoked ones over here. let's not settle as feudal. I did see some people complaining on the Paradox forums about the settle as feudal and pillage holding buttons being located right next to each other. I can see how that might become a problem. Okay, so I think that's all the revoking we'll do for now. We'll probably revoke the rest of them in the future, but maybe we want to actually take this county, as I think I mentioned before, to help secure the trade route, the Silk Road. It's obviously operating okay right now, but it has to flow through this county, so if we held onto it, then we can try to make sure that it's flowing freely. We'll just do a conquest, I suppose. And I doubt we're going to need to actually call in any vassals to this one, since it's just the one guy. We'll send our army down there. We are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now and actually take over this county in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.